today. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
2nd and 5. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll set up a throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and And that means fourth down. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. T.J. Watt just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs, and he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 46 yards rushing for him already. A terrific first quarter here to begin the playoffs. They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Back to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. We're scoreless after 1. The kick by Bass is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now back to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
T.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Washington on 3rd down.
They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad.
This is 3rd and 17.
And he's got his man in stride. Complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Here's Jack Fox now,
standing just outside his own goal line. Pulled in at the 24. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Falcons on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
2nd and 9 now. Got a man. It's Brown. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And now here's a carry heading left. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. They'll set up to throw.
to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
Touchdown, Falcons! A.J. Brown from 8 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Pass incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Brown has the first down and much more.
He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
They'll look to throw again.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And we're going to get a timeout. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, it may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Hits him in stride.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Complete. Nicole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll make it third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
In Washington territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
2nd and 11.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. It's McKinney. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's taken down inside the 30. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 85 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Jacobs. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Jacobs. Second and 1. He finds his man, complete. That's Harper. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Back to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is caught. It's Brown.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd down and 3.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A.J. Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Extra point safely through. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive spans 13 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking sideline, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Washington on third down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This will be 3rd and 15. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Well, just kicking a field goal there, that's a decision that could throw an opening, and there he goes. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game. Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan. No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Harper. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And they give this time to the tailback. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Not much on that run, Charles. No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown! From 13 yards out. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. 5 plays there on that drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. He's going to wind up and air it out. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it a 2nd down. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington has made this a 1-score game. They'll try and throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this, a very important drive, leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Completes it to Hardman. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Second and 4. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
I've seen that play a couple of times already.
They go play action here on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. There to and a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
Tonight, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh,
the battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. Throw right side taken in by Wallace. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
And I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
After the run, here's 2nd and 8 from the 27. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. 2nd and 9 now. That's swung out wide to Harris. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Going up top. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the 1st. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On first down, it's Harris, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Going left side, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. They hand this off to Harris. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though.
And he's going to go down, sacked right around the 17. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal, pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. That's complete. Bernard. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. This one is right through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So if you like field goals, you've come to the right spot. We've had 3 so far.
But this is a football game, right?
It is.
You like that one, huh? You like where I went with that? How about that one?
I like it.
Okay, but hey, let's face it. In this game right now, both defenses have responded well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through with a touchdown and put some pressure on their opposition.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And to give this time to the tailback. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A A run with Harris out of the shotgun. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2nd and 11 now. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And we'll make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe somebody to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
7 yards, the pick up there.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's the option going left on second down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now a handoff as they run left side. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now here's a throw that's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Second and 1. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. Back to throw again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to look deep for more. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been terrific so far. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Steelers are going to take over. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who was not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They run again with Harris. And not much running room. Down to the 32. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now, standing just about on his own goal line. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And he's got the hook up to Moore. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
2nd and 2. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Deron Payne. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Well, the terrible towels here at Heinz Field out in full force. Here's 3rd and long. That'll be caught. Wallace hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. They'll set up a throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, the terrible towels here at Heinz Field out in full force. Here's 3rd and long. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Hands it off out of the gun. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 61 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. This is Harris. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Harris, and he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll try the right side with Harris. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Quick throw here, that's complete. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.